In today's video, we're going to make one of the best tasting immune boosting tea that also can help you age gracefully. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome to Nature to Tea, or welcome back. In today's video, we're going to make a multi-purpose delicious hibiscus citrus tea that not only helps you with fighting inflammation but has amazing antioxidant benefits with immune support and may even help with anti-aging. I made several videos on hibiscus recipes. With hibiscus, you can either drink it chilled or like hot tea. In this video, I'm going to show you this really tasty hibiscus citrus tea and also what to add in your hibiscus tea to strengthen your immune system, fight inflammation, help you glow, and look fabulous. Hibiscus is a flowering plant that people use for medicinal reasons and also just to enjoy as tea or use to make juice recipes. Some of the benefits of hibiscus include vitamin C, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory benefits. It can help lower blood sugar levels and may help regulate blood pressure. So it is always a good idea to check with your medical provider before consuming hibiscus. Now you can just make plain hibiscus juice by just boiling and steeping the hibiscus flower and then adding sweetener to it. But hibiscus alone is pretty tart, it's very sour. So adding other fruits to it, especially pineapple and even citrus fruits, give it a really nice taste. So since I'm adding all these different fruits to it, I guess we can call this hibiscus fruit punch. And these are the ingredients for the recipes. I am using orange, lime, a little bit of cloves, and also this is pineapple core. But you can use the regular flesh of the pineapple. I just don't like to waste the core, and the core contains a lot of nutrients. So why waste something if you can utilize it in other ways like this way? And you want to cut it into small pieces before adding it in the recipe. I'm also using honey as a sweetener, but you can use any sweetener of your choice. However, try to use the more natural type sweetener like dates, or if you're using sugar, try to use cane sugar that's organic. So you're going to cut about a lime and a half, or if you want, you can use lemon too. So a lime or lemon and a half to two, and then 1 to 2 oranges, depending on the size of the oranges. You're going to cut them up into small enough slices like this. Now, how much you use of the hibiscus really depends on how strong you want it. But a good guesstimate would be for every quarter cup of hibiscus, you use about 2 cups of water. Before you start to boil your hibiscus, make sure you run it through warm enough tap water. Rinse it really well. I spent a good amount of time rinsing this over and over. Make sure all the impurities are washed off before I start to boil it. So you want to take a large enough pot, depending on how much you want to make. You want to use drinking water to add to the pot before you start to add the ingredients. So first off, I added the hibiscus flower, and then followed by the citruses. I went ahead and added my orange slices and then my lime slices. Then I added about half a tablespoon of cloves. Now cloves are amazing when it comes to antioxidant benefits. They also fight inflammation, have antibacterial and antimicrobial properties as well. I added my pineapple core that I had chopped in smaller pieces. Now when you boil this, you want to boil it on medium low for about 5 minutes and then just let it steep the rest of the time. Give it about 8 minutes or so to steep, just because you don't want to overboil it, so that you can preserve some of the nutrients in the hibiscus and the rest of the fruits. Once you see the water is dark in color, that means it's ready. So I let this cool for a little bit before I strained it into a container. When you're ready to strain this into a container, try to use a BPA free jar or container or pitcher. The one that I use here is not that ideal because it is harder to strain it. So it was a little messy. I probably should have used a wide bowl with the sieve, the um, net strainer. But anyway, this is the container that I like to keep it in. So I just decided to use this coffee filter. But it is best to use a wide mouth container, then you can later transfer it. I just didn't feel like dirtying up all my dishes like I always do when I do my content and filming. But anyway, you want to strain this, and then we're gonna sweeten it next. As you can see, I'm making a mess here, but oh well. So for my sweetener, I decided to use honey. Like I say, you can use any sweetener of your choice, but be mindful. The hibiscus is kind of sour, so whatever sweetener you use, try to make it healthy. I ended up wanting to add some blueberry jam that I already made. Um, and I ended up pouring some of this out so I can make room to add some of this delicious blueberry jam I made. By the way, the recipe is somewhere on my playlist if you want to know how to make this. But blueberries are a great source of antioxidants. It is really good when it comes to oxidative stress. I've been making hibiscus juice recipe for a few years now, but this is only my second time adding blueberries to it, and I must say it's becoming my favorite. All these fruits and herbs that are included in this juice help with anti-aging if you want to obtain a glowing, beautiful skin because of the vitamin C, which helps with collagen production. Antioxidant helps with anti-aging and oxidative stress. Fight inflammation, which is another way to reduce oxidative stress and help you age gracefully. This blueberry jam that I added to it enhanced the taste. It's also an additional sweetener. Please avoid using white sugar in this recipe. Use whatever sweetener you like, but be mindful so that you don't undo the great, amazing benefits that are included in this. White sugar do contribute to inflammation, so you don't want to undo all the benefits of this wonderful fruit punch drink with all these amazing benefits. Another thing that I may add is that for the leftover fruit, I like to use it to make my flavored water. So just like I add lemon slices or fruits and vegetables to my water, I use the leftover to make my flavor water and added some chia seeds to this. And this water is not only great for electrolytes, but it's enhanced the taste of your water for those who don't like water too much for whatever reason. You can always make this hot and drink it as hot tea, whether you just made it or if you put it in your fridge, you can warm it up whenever. Anyway, this wraps it up for this video. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you try this recipe because it is a great way to boost your immune system and help you stay healthy with all these flus and cold going around this season. This is definitely not only a great overall healthy juice recipe, but it also tastes wonderful. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and or appreciate it, please don't forget to give it a like. Also do subscribe to my channel to learn more awesome recipes when it comes to things to help enhance your overall health and beauty. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are, and I hope to catch you on my next video.